We can get rid of the bonnet. Time for that advanced cooling technique. Where's that gone? There it goes. See you, bonnet. Have a good journey down, mate. Yes. Touching the... Oh, that was a big one! Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome back to another video. If at any point, by the way, you find yourself enjoying this video, I'd very much appreciate you tapping that like button and subscribing, because we're getting closer and closer to the big 600k. I reckon we can do it before the end of the year if we keep going as we are. So yeah, do the thing if you want. So a question that I get asked a lot on the channel is, Jimmy, did you just get out of bed? Your hair looks terrible. Yes. I did just get out of bed. And secondly, people ask about BeamNG, you know, the soft body crashing simulator, where if you're talented enough, you can take a big old four-door car and turn it into a cube of death at the snap of your fingers. But aside from that, people want to know how it drives. Is it a decent driving simulator? Does it compare to things like Assetto Corsa? Does the rallying compare maybe to Dirt Rally or WRC9? And I've not really answered that question because I'm lazy. But luckily for you, I'm feeling slightly less lazy today, having consumed enough caffeine to kill a full-grown African elephant. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking a serious look at the rallying in BeamNG, because I really think that BeamNG does a really good job of simulating off-road driving. Not necessarily at speed, but especially when you're doing things like crawling, this game does that better than most other games. And to test that out, I've got the full gravel version of Pikes Peak, which should give me ample time to crash and die. And I'm going to be using the game's equivalent of a mix between a Lancer and a WRX, the Hirochi Sunburst. So here is the scuffed WRX that we're going to be abusing for a little while. It's a 6-speed sequential, so I've got that mapped to my gear stick here, and I've got my handbrake mapped up on this upshifter on the wheel. And because we're going to take this super seriously and do it sim-wise, we are going to go on board. People always give me shit for not using the onboard camera for these videos, so here you go, you win. Just a pre-warning, by the way, I'm not really sure how this is going to run. BeamNG is quite intensive with physics, so we might have a couple of stutters here and there, but oh well, you'll get over it. So okay, let's imagine that we're being countdown. 3, 2, 1, first gear. Let go! BeamNG! Pikes Peak, rallying up through the gears nice and quickly. Now I do have 4C back on, though honestly I don't really feel much in the 4C back. It sort of just feels like weight more than anything else, nothing to do with what the tyres are up to. Chuck it through here, and the first thing that I realised when I was sort of testing out is this feels, even without a very good 4C back, the way the car moves is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. Just got to be careful how much you chuck it in, because sometimes you find yourself darting towards some trees, but you can really balance this thing around on the throttle. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Tip it in, there you go. Take that ball up with me, and you see I'm actually looking a lot more confident than I am, which means the game is good. There you go, nicely dance on the pedals there. This is about as far as I've got in practice so far, so I sort of forget where Pikes Peak goes after this. It's been a long time since I've driven it. Last time I drove it was, oh no, was it with a tarmac configuration. Of course, this doesn't really exist anymore, it's all tarmac now, but back in the day, it was dirt. Scanty flick. Oh, a bit too much. The way this feels, it inspires confidence, which is something I never thought I'd say about BeamNG. BeamNG to me has always felt really weird when you're driving it. That murders you, by the way, if you touch that. It's always felt... Oh, God. Handbrake. No! Oh, Jesus. I mean, that looks fine to me. Yeah, fuck it, it's fine. We just have a broken windscreen. Can I get rid of that? Oh, we're getting there. What are we doing? Okay, big yank. Oh no, so I wasn't able to smash the windscreen, but now we've got... now we've got some sort of front aero horn going on, that's good. Well, I can see better, so I guess that's a win. Now, let's see if we can get out of a stitch. I think the car's all good. Does it go straight? Yeah, kind of. Well, but as I was saying before I made a tit of myself, this thing does actually inspire confidence when you're driving. You feel like you can actually push it. When you drive on tarmac in BeamNG, it very much feels like you are at the mercy of the weird tyre grip it doesn't have. Yeah, we're a bit balked. I might see if I can reset my car in a second, just because... Oh god, I thought that was there! Well, definitely resetting the car now. There! Magically all fixed. My favourite. That's the thing about BeamNG, right, is that I don't ever feel mad when I have a crash, it's always just fun. I think we've got a hairpin coming up now. It's like there's a sort of right-left kink, and then you go around here. Oh no, here it is. The handbrake on. I mean, the force feedback, it feels vague, definitely. The force feedback isn't helping me at all here. In fact, I think it's actually better to have force feedback off and just sort of visually take in what the car is doing. You can sort of get away with it a bit easier. But it's definitely serviceable, you know. It's not quite on par with maybe Dirt or something like that, but it's not far off. It's not far off at all. Definitely you can have fun with if you're looking for an experience like this where taking risks can actually be... Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just having fun here. Where taking risks, you know, is punished, you know. There aren't many games on the market that if you hit a rock like that, you just take a wheel off and that's it. Anyway, let's focus on trying to go a bit quicker here. I say that. Oh god, no, watch out for the mountain. Mountain is bad. Got a little sunburst. Get some speed up now. I'm fairly sure there's a big brake up here. 110 mile an hour. Slow it down. Back her in. I mean, look at that. Look at how you can set that up. Set up this sort of this Scandinavian flick all the way in, and the car just sort of does it. I mean, if you're taking the piss, you will have a big crash, but it's actually quite accessible, which is something I think I can imagine myself saying driving this game in the past. Just trying to remember where this bloody track goes. This actually, if you take the force feedback out of the equation, which I know might sound weird, this actually feels pretty good. What I would really like to do is have some force feedback that sort of lets me know what the tyres are doing, where the grip is, because right now I'm having to do it all visually, which isn't a bad thing. But... oh no! You see, look, and I went into a ditch there and I've just completely ruined the car. Gotta get those strong spectators to help us out. Right, okay. Spectator Chan, help me out. There you go. Right, we should be good. Now, I went in quite hard there on the rear right, so I'm wondering if I broke something or not. Spoilers seen better days. Only one way to find out, though. Oh, yeah, we've broken something. I think the rear right tracking has gone where we hit that bank pretty hard. We'll just get a new one. So I've only had to reset twice so far, which is better than I thought I would do if I'm honest. Chock her in. Come back for it. Oh, I was in the wrong gear there, but that almost worked. And this one tightens up at the top. Remember to hit that handbrake, and I hit that clutch when I do that. Wrong gear. I could seriously see myself sitting down here and just trying to put in good times up here. I'm sure there's probably a leaderboard somewhere. Oh, this is the fun bit. There used to be a shed where that... So I think there's a shed there now where that tree is. In real life. Oh god, lock on the brakes. I always do that there. It takes so much speed through. I've got a hairpin coming up. See if we can set ourselves up nicely for it. Beautiful! I'm not even good and I can do that. It's satisfying. I'll give you that. That's something this is right now to me. It's super satisfying to drive the cars in this. Oh no, I forgot that. I thought there was more room to the right there. Oh, I didn't break it. Good, good, good. So from what I'm getting so far, you either look like an absolute hero when you drive this, or you have a monumental crash. Which is pretty much what rallying is, I think. It's the fast bit up here then. Comes into a hairpin, I think. After this right-hander, yep. Mild memory of all this. Handbrake. Oh, yes! Dude, this is awesome! You should try this, guys. I'll find the link for the Pikes Peak circuit. I'll put it in the description. Go give it a go. It is actually genuinely fun. I'm a lot more into this than I thought I would be. Because again, usually I found with BeamNG, you just sort of slide off everywhere, but this feels like you've got some real grip in the tyres. And some real weight to throw around. Look at that, cutting on the way out, get the revs up. That's exactly what I'll be doing in sims that are made for rallying. This is genuinely good. I'm impressed. The force feedback just needs work, but I'm impressed by this. If only I was a better driver. That sound, by the way, is when I engage the handbrake. Dude, this is awesome, man. I'm having a good time. I'm really enjoying this. Right, okay, let's see if we can get this hairpin right. Oh, no, a bit too slow, fast on the way in even. And I've stalled it. No, we're okay, we bump started it there. But you can really, I don't know if you're seeing, but you can really throw the weight around. You can really set the car up into corners. I mean, modern WRC machines and modern rally machines aren't really designed to do any Scandinavian flicks anymore because they're actually good. That was bad, sorry. But the older cars definitely still move the weight around a lot and get it to sort of pitch it. Let's see if we can do like a really over-exaggerated one here. A bit early on the way in, but you see how it just tips the car in. Car feels a bit sluggish now. Is it just me? Just me. That's the thing with BeamNG. You get like become like a hypochondriac with your car. Yes. Nearly. Just a little bit too far right on the initial kick in there. Easily done though. Oh, I'm starting to lock up a bit on the way up. Oh god, that was a big hit. Are we still good? Wait, this thing's a weapon. I've completely battered it into that corner there. I smashed the shit out of the rear left corner. Nothing. Looks completely straight. I bet you it isn't though. No, it's fine. I've got to calm it down a bit. I don't know this part of the circuit as much as the rest of it. I should be doing this up the top, shouldn't I? The old climb dance. Deceptive left hit. Maybe a second one. I'm a bit too far left now. Not using all the track. Let's tip her in. That's the first time I've done that corner, man. Oh, that's the thing. Maybe a little bit forgiving sometimes, but the thing is, it's forgiving until you hit something, and then your car just disintegrates. I'm not sure if altitude's built onto this, but this car feels a little bit slower than it did at the bottom. Might be me battering it about a little bit, but of course, those who know that Pikes Peak's quite a big climb up into the clouds, so to speak, so you actually lose power as you go higher up because the air is thinner. Especially turbo engines, they suffer greatly. So you could leave the start line with 700 horsepower and get to the top with 500. There you go. I know I've said it a couple of times, but I am really impressed by this. I really am. Really impressed. And this is only a mod track, this. There aren't many rally stages from what I know that come with BeamNG. They're just sort of free roam maps. So that's something that I think we could really use. Some rally stages, maybe a couple more rally cars, and this could really be something. It really could. Taking my own line there, why not? Oh no, ditch. Come on, suspension, take it. Good lad. I don't think I broke anything. I love that sort of genuine concern you get when you go through a bump or something, and you think, oh maybe I've done something there, maybe I've broken something. Yeah, really struggling at the top here. I don't know what's next. I just don't know what's next. Oh god, no! Oh, that's gonna be a big one. Well, we did well to land on our wheels then, but that's gonna be a crunch. This thing's a bit of a unit, man. Like, it's taken some big hits. I mean, I've dented the windscreen again and the bonnet's a bit relt, but we can get rid of the bonnet. Time for that advanced cooling technique. Where's that gone? There it goes. See you, bonnet. Have a good journey down, mate. Okay, well, ignore that last big crash. We've nearly made it to the top. We're nearly there. The car does feel more sluggish up here. I don't know if that's just like my knowledge of it. If the car should get slower or not, but I feel like it does. Maybe I'm just thinking of things. We are going uphill too, so obviously it's going to be slower. So hairpin up here. Let's try second gear for that. 1, 2, 3. Handbrake. Clutch. Oh, very nice. That's just so satisfying when we get that right. Come on. And over the top. And there you go. To the top of Pikes Peak, baby. Now, there's only one way we can celebrate finishing off. That's right. The proper way. Goodbye, friend. Thank you for your service. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Still going? No, it's still going. It's still going. I think it's done now. I think it's done. Yeah! So guys, that was rallying in BeamNG, and I gotta say, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. I had a lot of fun driving that, and as you can probably see from some of the driving, it feels quite natural for a game that really isn't about driving, more about this stuff, it crashing. Though I've been told that recently it's trying to get its driving model to be a little bit more believable, a bit better, and it really feels like that work has gone pretty far here. I'll make sure to find the mod link for this circuit and go and try this out. It is genuinely good. I had a lot of fun with it. Again, the force feedback needs some work, I think, but you can get around that. I think if you know sort of how you should kind of be driving a rally car, then you can apply that here and it'll work. But guys, I very much hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe too. We are getting closer and closer to 600k. It would be great to get there before the end of the year. If we don't, then oh well, but something to aim for at least. And as always, a massive thank you to my patrons and sponsors for letting me make content like this where I destroy poor cars, because that's what life's all about. Take care, have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.